attached. Whoa, is him. I find it funnier that without this money attached, you took your love and you ran. Bitch, I ain't forget. I let her hurt that you caused my soul. I still ain't let that shit go. When you crying over the phone yet again. This was in 2014, bitch, we was only 18. Fast forward now, look at me, look at what you did. I went from happy-go-lucky, look how you robbed that shit from me. Now every track I go dummy, this might do me in. Now I just stomach the pain, smoking alone in the rain. Thoughts of you killing my brain, how do I forget? Meet me the spotless of minds, bring me the sun and the shine. Tired of wasting my time, tell me where it ends. Your friends still look at me funny, now that I'm drowning in money. I see the ending is coming, I cannot pretend. This shit inevitable, baby, thank you for driving me crazy. Look how successful you made me, girl, it's 3 a.m. This shit inevitable, baby, thank you for driving me crazy. Look how successful you made me, girl, it's 3 a.m.
Since the beginning, never lied.
I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. But I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. But I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I broke the law in Madrid, and I'll do it again. I got a bitch in every city that I ever been. I thought the money would do something for the sadness in me, but I'm deeper in the abyss than I have ever been. I got 2 million other tracks that all sound like this, so this flow is for the kids that all miss that shit. But really, I can give a fuck what anybody miss. I'm too chaotic and the music don't reflect that shit. You think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? I always promise I would never rap about a narcotic. I'll keep my promise, but know that I'm still being honest. The help I needed coming, now I'm pushing the button to self-destruct me. And no, I don't wanna talk about it. I'll never take you up on your offer to try to help me out of it. It's just a matter of time until I rest my eyes, go to sleep and never come out of it. This is the
Hello there. Hello. How is everybody doing on this fine day, this fine morning? Hope everybody's doing very well. If not, then I shall strike thee down with my weapon of steel. I don't know where I'm going. How's everybody doing? Good? Good? Good. I've got to plug in my headphones because I'm stupid. Not the ones I'm wearing, obviously, because well, that's not obvious actually, because you don't know that I can hear, because I'm not reacting to anything, but yeah. There you go, there's your proof. I just hit my headphones against the microphone. There you go, that's proof that I'm wearing them. Anyways. Oh, I just realized my head is clipping slightly. I need someone to help, because all I feel is overwhelmed. I need someone to help me. Okay. So, today, we're gonna be reacting to... Let me see, can I... You know that I have a monitor display. Do I have an Opera GX? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna make a new one just for Opera, because it's easier. And we can head on the wall. Someone to... Cause all I do is hurt myself. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna add a... What is it? It's a thingy. Something stupid. It's not a game. Not a display. It's the odd thing. Window is at the very bottom. Of course it is. Opera GX. Not Opera's GX. Opera GX. There we go. That's not Opera GS. Don't mind that. Opera. Woo! Some. Opera.exe capture method. I don't know which one we want. We want one of them. I know that. Do we want Windows 7 and up or Windows 10 and up? Let's just go for automatic and hope it works. Same executable. There we go. Okay. Ow, my neck. And then we switch to the other playlist. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Click OK. I've just realized that's way too big. Let me move this. Put it there, and then we'll adjust the size in a sec. Put it down so it's behind the actual thing. Boom. Just move it nicely. Whoop. There we go. See how well we can fit it. That's this, I can't slip with the weight of the washing my chest. When the blade hits the skin on my breast, feels so fucking restless, my head's a mess. Okay. Perfect. And lock it in place. Nice. Okay. So, in case you couldn't tell from everything, Twitter, Discord, this isn't... There's a tiny little gap below the window. It's got like a yellow outline because it's being recorded, but then it's also not actually... I can see OBS. What the hell? I can see OBS, the bottom of my monitor. Oh, no I can't. No, I'm being dumb. I thought I could see a button from OBS. I couldn't. I could just see this goes past the yellow line for some reason at the bottom. And on the... Okay. So the yellow line's not actually at the edge of the screen. It's like 1 or 2 pixels off the edge of the screen for no apparent reason. So I can see... But not at the top or the left. Okay, so on the right and the bottom, there's like 1 or 2 pixels below it, which are still shown from the window. So I can still see like 2 pixels or something of the scroll bar next to the yellow line that's showing that it's the... You don't know what I'm talking about unless you watch a stream. Anyways, or record using OBS. Basically, if you use OBS, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So there you go. Today we're gonna be reacting to this sucker, Immortal Market. Wait, let me just double check that it is recording. Yes, it is. Okay, this guy, Immortal Marcus, on YouTube. I was thinking of saying, oh, you should go check them out. I'm not gonna say that because I have no clue who they are. Well, no, I've heard about them. Been recommended to watch them and react to them on stream, so I'm gonna do that. What was it? Right. What it seems to be, I've never watched them. Okay, I'm going in blind. I have not. Oh, that's a reaction video or gaming video or something. Yeah, it's gaming. So they've got all these really creepy thumbnails and stuff, like terrifying. Scroll down a bit and you can see that no one here is creepy. But yeah, they've got these creepy thumbnails. Stuff like the never-ending staircase of death, the mannequin that kills people. As you can see, I've started watching that. I haven't actually started. I just clicked on it, and had it open for long enough to reach that point. I didn't even have my headphones plugged in, or connected technically. This is the one we're going to be reacting to first. The killer that makes his victims smile. So this channel, if you take a look, these are called Newer Analog Horror Series. And I was like, no clue what that means. What's an analog horror series? Like, that sounds like it's, you know, like some kind of horror series, fiction thing. You Google it, analog horror is a subgenre of horror fiction and offshoot of the found footage film technique. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, well, I kind of know what found footage is. It's like that old style of, like, you know, they've got this footage that's real, and they're trying to like use it for evidence of suspicious things. You search it up specifically with the word film technique, found footage film technique, and what it gives you, because this is what I was doing when I had this page open before, so that's why it had reached to like this far or something. Found footage is a film technique where a substantial part of the work, or all of the work, is presented as if it was discovered through film or video recordings. So it's not real. In terms of the film technique, at least, it's not real. It's making it appear as if it was real. So making it appear as if it was recorded on camera, just happened, you know, just a coincidence or whatever, even if it's realistically not. Yeah, and then yeah, it says often accompanied by their real-time off-camera commentary. So yeah, it's a lot of those things you'll see, like if you were to watch like a documentary or something, and it would have, like, you know, you'd have a clip and then you'd have a person reacting to it and explaining this was clear evidence of whatever. You know, lots of things use it. But it seems to imply that it's not real. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that none of these series are real, because it says horror series. The fact that it's called a series implies that it's probably not real. Also, you know, some of these, like SCP, which is obviously, you know, not real. Sorry. You know, we've got like, I don't know what all of these entirely are. Like Vita Canis? Like, we Google that. What is that? Vita Canis. Beware the living flesh Vita Canis. Like, no clue what the frick that thing is. It also means living flesh. Lovely. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Web series archive of our own. What does this say? I agree. Fine, I accept. Hello, how you doing, Jessa? Connie's web series, like, definitely not horror, no horror at all, just a little baby. The age is okay. Then I don't think I believe those tags. Anyways, it's an analog horror series by Darian Quilloy. Okay, so these are horror series that people have made, and then this channel, I'm assuming, is converting them into video content. So they're like talking about them. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to be presenting it or anything. I don't know if they're going to be like treating it as if it was real, acting as if it's like this conspiracy, or if they're going to be, telling the story. If they've got animation, I have no clue what this channel is, to be honest. I just know it was recommended to me. It's dark as fuck. Let's give it a shot, see what it is. If I cry or start screaming, the lizard people have got me. But beyond that, we'll see where we go. Hopefully we'll enjoy it. Hopefully we don't get abducted by the CIA for knowing too much. We're gonna start off with, we may react to more than one, but we're gonna start off with this one because this is the one I was told about. The killer that makes his victims smile. This one says Vromia. I'm assuming that's the name of the series. So if we look at it, a newer analog horror series. Do they all say newer analog horror series? I mean, I've only looked at 2 of them, but they both said that. In today's video, we explore a newer analog horror series called Vromia. Vromia follows a cop named Jackson who is currently investigating a series of murders. As Jackson investigates, he slowly gets more and more clues as to who the killer is. Will he catch the killer, or will the killer catch him? Like, it sounds very much like, some kind of story. It's not the full story, clearly, it's the start. We've got the intro, statue, package from hell, trash bag, and then the outro. So I have no fucking clue what this is. How many of you are too scared of watching analog horror yourself, so you only watch it with Marcus? So I have no clue what this is. And that... Oh, there is a part 2 actually. Okay. 3 million likes and we'll do a part 2. Anyways, hey, what's that? That looks like a cool person. I don't know whose stream that could be. Check that out. Yeah, I have no clue what this is. Oh, they've got a whole playlist of this shit. Another guy's channel. Don't know what that is. I don't know if this is like a reaction content and someone else has made a video and they're reacting to a ton of them, or what. Anyways, let's actually get into it. So I'm gonna turn the music down. I think that's okay. And then we need to turn up our audio. I have no clue how loud it is, so let's see.
Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I bring you a newer analog horror series called Vromia. This series is about a police officer named Jackson on his investigation to find a killer. The series has 4 videos.
Okay. That volume seems okay. I'm assuming it's okay. I'm gonna turn myself down just a tiny bit to see, just to try and adjust it ever so slightly. Blah 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 blah. That's probably fine. Okay. Let's get into the video. Can we full screen it? Let's or do we want to go cinema mode? No, of course we don't, because we're not insane. Default view. Full screen. Go. Wait. More resolution in 1080, please. Jesus Christ.
What's going on, and welcome back to another video. Hey clowns, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I bring you a newer analog horror series called Vromia. This series is about a police officer named Jackson on his investigation to find a killer. The series has 4 videos publicly, but also 3 secret videos, all of which we will be going over today. This series is by Bozo, whose channel link will be in the description down below. Please be sure to go and...
Okay, So it does seem to be like a reaction content or like a teardown kind of thing. He's reacting to someone else's video basically. Or maybe it's their story and he's retelling it. I don't know. Let's find out. Just gotta say, love the Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander. Where the fuck is Squirtle? Kind of upset that I don't see Squirtle there. Is it somewhere? Has it been sacrificed to the blood god? I don't know. Squirtle deserves to be there. Just saying. And then isn't that thing from Chainsaw Man? I haven't watched that, but pretty sure it is. And we got Sonic here as well. Just you know. And then there's a little Sonic Funko Pop out there. I think that's what that is. I have no clue what this is. Monkey, Power Ranger, Ninjago. I don't fucking know. Anyways,
the original work. Today we're going to explore all these videos, and I'm going to react
support the original work.
Kind of give you my opinion on everything that's going on.
Do
for
that.
This one, I'm definitely going to need your guys' help because this takes a crazy turn at some point. But all right, enough of me talking. Let's hop right in.
All right then. Oh shit.
Tape 1. Statue.
Tape 1 statue.
Ooh. I have a feeling that right now we're about to take a journey, and I don't know if I'm ready for it. The description of this video reads,
You don't know if you're ready for it? At least you've done this before. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm in the fucking deep end. Okay.
a corrupted VHS was found at a garage sale in Nirvana, California.
That's
the
a
VHS
place.
was dated back to December
How did I not
20th,
know
2011. There are 4 more VHS. Each one will be uploaded soon.
History of the Damned. Oh, I was saying that, and then he said
John Wayne Gacy.
Huh? John Wayne Gacy? That's a real guy. What?
John Wayne Gacy was an extroverted construction worker who was interested in politics and even worked as a clown for birthday celebrations.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Gacy was arrested in 1978 when a 15-year-old kid who was last seen with him went missing.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember that much about John Wayne Gacy. I have watched like a documentary on him. That's about it. So I know a tiny bit, but not a lot. So
Wasn't the first time relatives of missing boys pointed fingers at Gacy, but it was the first time officials took their concerns seriously.
I do know he's a
Soon
fucked up
after,
person.
authorities were permitted entry to the Gacy residence, where they smelled roughly 30 bodies buried in a 4-foot crawl space
Jesus
beneath his
Christ.
house. He was found guilty of 33 charges of murder, as well as rape and torture, and was killed by lethal injection in 1994.
Okay.
Ted Bundy? Okay,
so we're
so this
going
is a
through,
compilation
like,
of
summary
killers.
stories of actual serial killers that
Yeah,
exist,
this
it
is
seems
so
like.
confusing to me.
Ted Bundy relished
This is legit
the
people.
attention his killings brought him, and many people in the United States were ready to give him that attention. The western United States was his hunting zone, with an undetermined number of killings, usually of college-aged women, stacking up from Washington and Oregon all the way to Utah and Colorado. Bundy was captured and convicted of abduction in Colorado, but he escaped and moved to Florida, where he killed several times more. Bundy's ultimate arrest and its aftermath captivated the nation, as the alleged killer functioned as his own lawyer throughout what is thought to be the first televised murder trial, encouraged interviews, and boasted of the admirers he had made.
Just Jack? Just Jack. Oh, Jack the Ripper, okay. What is it? What was Gacy? John Wayne Gacy. Was I actually showing that? Was I actually showing on stream? Wait. I don't actually know if it was showing on stream. Let me check. If I scroll back. Boop. It is? It is. Okay. Okay. I was just concerned because I went out of it. I went out of Opera. I went out of my browser and then it was like OBS just showed blank. So I was like, fuck. Okay. Let me just John no, is it Gacy? No, I'm not thinking of Gacy, I'm thinking of Bundy. Ted Bundy. What was it? Was he the guy? Am I thinking of someone else? I don't want to say if it was someone else. America's most notorious serial. What does notorious technically mean, though? Was it Bundy who? Wait. Which murderer? Was falsely cute. That's not very specific, is it? Most murder one person. I'm not sure if it was okay, I'm just gonna Google it with him. Bundy, did Bundy actually kill anyone? Which murderer was cute? Oh no, I know which one that is. The one that's cute is Dama. I swear I saw like this documentary. I'm not sure if it was on Bundy or someone else. But there was this murderer who was like, I think it might have been Bundy. They were taken in by their sheriff's office for murder and confessed to multiple other murders, and then basically they falsely confessed to like somewhere in the tens, like 30, 40, 50 murders they confessed to, and then it turned out they hadn't actually done any of them, and it got to the point where they were like having people like book in to come and meet him, ask and like interview him, like not properly interrogate, just interview him, and then they would basically say, this is the person, this is what was found, was it you, what do you know? And then he'll basically make up a story with the pieces of evidence given to them that makes enough sense for them to be like, oh yeah, it was you, and then they'll just take it off, and they'll be like, okay, problem solved, job done. And people from all around the country, police from all around the country, will come in to do that. Crazy. I'm not sure if that was Bundy or someone else, but yeah. So guy got falsely, he had like some mental disorder where he would like, people would expect him to be in this situation, to have done something, so in his brain he would make the memory with the pieces of information that were given to him. So it was like, they would say, we found this weapon lying here, this person here, this handprint or whatever, and then his brain will like connect the dots and put like a memory in his head as if he actually had done the killing. So he thought he'd done the killings. He hadn't killed any of these people. So yeah, it was massively over the top. I'm not sure if it was him or if it was someone else. the Ripper.
In
Jack the Ripper.
1888,
In London.
emerged in
London.
London's Whitechapel neighborhood and murdered and mutilated 5 people, all prostitutes. The killer was thought to be a surgeon, butcher, or someone proficient with a scalpel, according to police. By mailing letters explaining the crimes, the killer insulted the community and the police. Despite the fact that several suspects have been named throughout the years, the killer has never been identified.
So crazy.
The sole form of identification obtained by the police was from a letter labeled "From Hell."
That's fucking badass. That's fucking badass. Imagine killing, like, a bunch of, like, people, taunting the police for it, and then you sign it. You sign your letter from hell. Like, that's fucking... That's insane. I love that. That's so cool. Statue, more like statute of limitations. I killed those bodies 33 years ago, so it's long enough. Not safe, that's a joke. Legal reasons, that's a joke.
Jackson Spring. We
Jackson
switching up the
Spring.
video type. So we got basically a summary of 3 serial killers, and it seems that the one that stood out the most there was Jack the Ripper, who they said was never caught. And that's really all I got to say, because I have no idea
Of
where
course he
this is going,
stands out
but
the most. Of course Jack the Ripper stands out the most between those 3. 2 of them were pretty recent, and then Jack the Ripper is ages ago, so of course Jack the Ripper stands out the most. Also, there's, like, probably, it's very unlikely we're ever going to find out who Jack the Ripper was at this point, because how are we going to get the evidence? You know, we probably have all the evidence we're ever going to get. We're not going to find more. It's happened so long ago. There's no chance that's being solved. At least I don't think so. I'm not an expert, but I highly doubt that's getting solved anytime soon. You know, of course it's different to the other 2. Anyways,
let's find out. Jackson log number 1.
who's this guy?
I finally got a day off. The NPD needed extra help dealing with the ever-growing cases. Whoa, wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was way too fast. I missed that.
Moving too fast. The NPD needed extra help dealing with the ever-growing cases of theft in Nirvana. And since it's Christmas time, more and more people are stealing. Some prick even stole Jamie's bike, but the school doesn't have cameras looking at the bike racks. So it's just a lost cause. Me and Amanda will probably buy him a new one for Christmas. Anyways, the city of Nirvana has had rain for 16 days straight, which is good since California has been in a drought for God knows how long, but today it finally stopped. So I decided to take a walk in the woods behind our house. I decided to take my camera to see if I could get a photo of some of the baby deer that live back there. Sadly, I didn't find Bambi.
Spoiler alert, Bambi dies. Found Bambi, that would be kind of fucked. On theme with the story though so far. You know, we've got John Wayne Gacy. I'm sure he's killed a few deer in his time.
But I did find an abandoned house. I
Why, hello there. How are you doing today?
had no clue it was there.
Ooh, spooky.
If I ever seen a horror movie house, it's that. Wow.
That looks like Monster House. I'm probably tripping, but that looks like Monster House. Monster House. There's Monster House. Wait, that's a better picture of it. Monster House. Monster Huset. What language is that? There's Monster House. There's this house. Look, it looks exactly the same. See, they've both got a roof. I was right. See, they've both got a roof. Yeah, they look nothing like each other. I was totally right there.
Okay.
Anyways.
That thing looks like it's barely standing too. What is this foundation? Interesting though that there's a random house this deep in the forest behind your own house. I decided to see what was inside. That was a bad idea.
Valid. Budget Monster
The
House.
second I
Still,
stepped through the
that's so
door, I
true,
got
though.
hit with the most foul stench. It was stomach churning. All of the rooms were empty and were covered in empty beer cans, food wrappers, and even condoms.
Hmm.
Party house, I guess? Sick bastards. But then I found the statue.
Whoa.
I say this
Jeebus.
a lot, but I used to explore abandoned places, and it was very, very rare to find something in good condition, I'd say. That was mostly why you even explored the abandoned places, was you were praying that you'd find something old in good condition that would be cool to take a picture of. This is in, from what I can see in this photo, incredible condition for what was a party house.
I don't say this a lot. I don't get out. I don't explore many places. You know, I'd love to go explore abandoned places, but I don't have any friends. No. But you know, I live in the UK. I live like near London, but not in London. There's fucking no abandoned places near here. Okay, you can walk around for fucking ages. You're not gonna just find some abandoned place. I don't understand that whole thing of like, you know, we're gonna walk here and we'll find this abandoned place. Like, what? What? How? I don't get those people. They're like, I used to, you know, go around going in these fucking abandoned houses and shit, and abandoned schools and abandoned whatever. Like, where I live, there aren't any. You've been in countless. Like, I've never seen an abandoned place. I don't think I've ever been in an abandoned place. I don't think I've ever seen one. Like, there's nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just don't get out much. But also, there's nothing like that round here. You know, it's not like, not to sound like a farmer, but it's mostly like fields or actual like buildings that are in use. It's not like, it's not like, oh my god, there's like, you know, there's old MacDonald. How you doing, old MacDonald? There's the cabbage patch. Like, it's not like that. But like, I don't know why that sounded like a pirate. It's not like that kind of fields. But there are like, there's grass, right? If there's not something, it's just a grass patch. If there is something, it's in use. There's no fucking empty buildings. There's no empty buildings. Or they've got a sign up that says for sale. Like, that also confuses me, the idea that some place could be abandoned. Like, would someone not just go, I'm just gonna buy this, sell the land? Like, how does that make sense? I don't get it. Like, if there was an abandoned place near me, like, abandoned, I'd be like, holy shit, how can I make this mine? Like, that's crazy. This idea that there's just this building that no one's using, and no one owns. Why does no one own it? Like, surely someone would just go, oh shit, there's this place, it'll be so fucking cheap to buy, because no one fucking wants it, obviously. You know, I can't legally live in it, because it wouldn't count as a house, but it'd be fucking dope to have, you know? And I do whatever the fuck I want with it. Let's just buy this fucking shit. They do eventually get revamped, but you've seen some stay there for 2 to 3 years. Okay, well that makes sense, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. But like, you see like those YouTubers and they'll go up to like these places that have been abandoned for like 15, 20 years, and you know, all the desks are still where they were from when the school got abandoned. But people have graffitied everywhere and shit, and you're like, like, it just seems baffling. I don't know. Maybe it's more of a thing in America. I mean, you said that you've seen something in Bristol, right? Like, I don't know. I have no clue, but I've never seen an abandoned place. I mean, like, 4 very, very old. I mean, still, to be in 4 very, very old, like, that's, you know, I haven't seen one, let alone been in one, so fair enough. Snake. I'm a snake. I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
1990.
All I know is there's a snake.
Tu por razón se enorgulleció a causa de tu hermosura, y por rompiste tu sabiduría a causa de tu esplendor.
Someone likes the oversaturated YouTube thumbnails, huh? Like, look how
Así que te tiré
that's got some bright red on it, huh?
Okay, that sounded like it was backwards, so I'm gonna have to reverse that in editing.
Vi a Jesús caer como un rayo del cielo.
Snakes give the best PJs. And like all the Animal King. That's a good question. That's a good. I would say we should do another stream where we try and find the answer to that. But I don't want to be called a furry. I mean, I've got a fursona, not because I'm a furry, but because I made one because I was forced to buy a furry. And it was actually kind of fun to draw and design a whole personality for someone. But I am not a furry, okay? Completely different. Completely fucking... No. I don't do shit with that thing, okay? I would imagine snakes do pretty good, though. I mean, they swallow whole animals, so... Although, on the other hand, would that be useless? Because while you've got, like, this thing that's able to swallow an entire animal, it's also, like, you know... Surely maybe there's a point at which you're like, it's too stretchy. Surely there's a point at which you're like, diminishing returns, you know?
Someone just switched the tape?
Pink
What
Panther
the
theme
hell
song.
is going on?
That's so true though. The Pink Panther
The
is
statue of Jesus
the Pink
Christ.
Panther was fucking.
It was well carved out of marble with intricate details and texture. Whoever made this statue is an amazing sculptor, I give them that. But they are sick. When I walked up to the statue to take a closer look, this is what I found. An actual human hand? An arm sticking out of the back of the statue.
There was an arm sticking out
along
the back of the
underside
statue.
arm. On the back side of the statue, there was also a note. It said, "The one who saw the lightning."
I'm sorry, I don't know what this channel is. And they're actually reacting to another channel, but this is so weird. Okay, so it started off with, this is John Wayne Gacy, this is Ted Bundy, this is Jack the Ripper. These are real people who have done real crimes. Now we're watching some really fucking fake video of this piece of art someone's drawn of a statue. Yeah, no, it's so weird. Of some statue in some abandoned house with a real arm sticking out of the back of it, and the audio is backwards, and they've fucked up. Like, it's not even like realistic in terms of found footage. Exactly, the arm with the I know all about decaying bodies, but like, I mean, I guess you could use like leather cleaner, but then the house wouldn't be like, you would be able to tell, because the house wouldn't be like dusty, it wouldn't have mold everywhere, you'd be able to tell, and the house wouldn't seem abandoned. So it would be decayed, the arm would be decayed, unless someone would be managing it, in which case the house would not be in the condition it was. But this is just so fucking fake. Like, the massively, like, all the red stuff, and then the flashing, and then the backwards and audio, and then the snake slithering for no apparent reason. Like, it's so fake. And the text on the screen with the timer, like, I get that it's meant to be creepy, but it's almost too fake that it ruins how creepy it is. It makes it less creepy because it's so clearly fake. It's over the top editing. If I were, I
just can't get one day off.
It's so valid.
When the police arrived, they swept the area for info, while me and my coworker Carter called the fire department. When the fire department arrived, they broke open the...
Why would you call the fire department? What? Did I miss something?
When the police arrived, they swept the area for info. Coworker Carter called the fire department.
While me and my coworker called the What? let's call the police. Oh, the police have arrived. Let me just let the fire department know that the police are here. What are you calling the fire department for? Okay. At the fucking limit, the police are gonna call the fire department. They're gonna have like a direct line. You just press a button and the fire department just appear out of a dimensional rift. The police are not gonna tell you to call the fire department. This is so fucking fake. Okay. I know it's not meant to be real, but oh my god, it hurts.
We found her. Inside the statue, we found the corpse of 17-year-old Sarah Kruzik. She has been missing for 34 days. There was a photo stapled.
She's been gone for 34 days. Okay, so the body and the statue were freshly put there. Let's just pretend it's not fake. Let's imagine. Okay, the statue was encasing her body, and it was put there 34 days ago at most. She'd been missing for 34 days. So that's really fresh. To be fair, it is just a random person walking in. So it's not like they've been, you know, tending, carefully looking after this statue and the hand sticking out of it. It's brand new. So someone's just put it in this abandoned house in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. Which is weird, but to be fair, murderers do weird things. Someone who's gonna put a murdered body in a statue is gonna do something. Like, that's weird enough already. They're gonna do weird things. If the police can't figure out anything in this story, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, because there is no way that person's walking into an abandoned building that's like decrepit and looks like it's been like empty for the past 50 years or something, and there's no evidence. That's not happening. Okay,
so her chest, it was titled,
just saying. That's a lovely picture. Last 7 seconds of Sarah Kruzik.
In blood, but she's very happy, which is.
It does look like she's covered in blood, but she's very happy. The reasoning for that, actually, is, have you seen? Okay. Have you seen a little thing called Hotel Hell? It's got our best friend Gordon Ramsay in it. There you go. This black light shows up bodily fluids. There you go. There you go. What? Oh look, it's piss. Oh come. Okay. There's your fucking answer. Someone's pissed or came on her face. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. And then they've shone a black light on her. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense, because then that would be shining, not the rest of it. I'm stupid. They used an opposite of a black. They used a white light. There you go. I'm a genius.
Making that a lot more disturbing. Why was she so happy? Okay, he agrees.
Why was she so happy? I don't know.
I have so many questions, but they have to wait.
But they have to wait. The fire department
First,
came.
I must contact her parents.
What is the logic of this? Okay, I'm gonna call the police. Great, the police have arrived. Let me call the fire department. Okay, now forget about the fire department. I've got to go directly and tell her parents. The police won't do that. The fire department, don't know why I called them out. They haven't even shown up. I'm gonna go contact her parents myself. What?
Okay, so we got a lot of information there. We start off the video learning about 3 serial killers. I'm not sure what the actual connection is so far, but I'm guessing what we're dealing with here is going to be another serial killer, the person that killed Sarah. But I have a feeling that those details about those 3 killers will make sense later on. Important though that it says the one who saw the lightning. So clearly she saw something. Maybe she saw this killer kill someone else, or who knows what the lightning really means. But this killer must be some sort of artist. He had to have made the statue around her body, right? It's also a statue of Jesus, which could have some kind of religious meaning to it. Now, there was also like that whole 30 seconds of just straight up reversed audio, which I'm going to try to reverse now, and let's hear what it says. Yeah, I have no idea what that said.
Yeah, I have no idea what that says. The most realistic thing I heard there was the word penis, and I'm pretty sure I didn't hear that word. Yeah, he's writing stuff down. He's going hardcore. He's playing Minecraft on in anal mode, okay? He's getting butt-fucked by Minecraft right now.
Unless it's in another language, I just have no idea what it is. This date could also be important down here, November 28th, 1990. But apparently there are 4 more VHS tapes that go to this story. Let's jump into the next one. Tape.
Tape 2. Also, what's this circle? Not circle, rectangle. Rounded rectangle. What is that? Like, at first I thought it was like, this shows how fucking not from the past I am. Like, how fucking Gen Z I am. I thought that was like a screen protector. You know how, like, you'll get the screen protectors with, like, the little cutouts for your camera and for your... And like, the bit on the home button. That's what it is. Like, where you get like the home button cut out, and then on the other side you'll get like the camera cut out. I thought this was like a screen protector cutout for like the home button. I was so confused. Genuinely. Like, I don't know what this is meant to look like. But it does look like that. Yeah. No, this little bit, it looks like the home button from those old phones. I say old phones, they're not that old. But like, I don't know what it could be. I don't know what this effect is.
Package from hell.
But that's the best guess I have, and this is meant to be from 1990, so I'm assuming they didn't have touchscreen phones with home buttons on them. They probably didn't have home buttons on their phones in the first place. You know, their idea of a phone was probably like, at best, a flip phone. Yeah, because this is the most realistic thing in the story, is trying to figure out what this transition is that they've used in Premiere Pro, or no, they haven't used DaVinci Resolve. Let's be realistic, they've used Premiere Pro. I don't have Premiere Pro because Adobe is expensive.
Okay, so we're following
the scam artists.
Jackson. You're able to contact Sarah.
Pirate Adobe, do it. I don't know why everyone says that, because it's literally impossible. Like, you go looking on the internet, you cannot find a thing. If anyone has any links, don't send them to me, because I will suspect viruses. But I want them. But also I don't want them, because I don't want to get arrested. Stay safe out there, kids.
Listening to her mother scream in pure despair, it broke me.
She wasn't screaming in despair.
I need to give my son a hug when I get home. Anyways, we have received Sarah's autopsy reports. It's sickening. I don't even want to know.
I want to know.
Sarah's autopsy. Drugs and chemicals found.
Ding 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 ding. You were right, it was drugs. Drugs. Salvia divinorum. It's a hallucinogenic. Pancuronium bromide, a muscle relaxant. Potassium chloride. That is assault. Excuse me, sir. That is assault. That is assault. Induced cardiac arrest. How much salt did they take? She was drugged, paralyzed, and euthanized. What she gets for being a youth. Who is this person? Why does he get the report? He steal it? It's a good question. It's a good question. I mean, it's in the video. Like, he's reacting to the video. Oh my god, look, there's his cursor. Aww. Cursor's touched. What? I got lost in his eyes. Tell me that's not Riz. That guy's got Riz. Okay, he's got Riz. No. But, cuss sex, more like cussed sex. Yeah, I don't know. Just some rando who's found this body and then somehow got the autopsy report, as well as found the dead body, went to tell the parents instead of the police doing it. I don't understand this.
Muscle relaxants.
Like, I get that it's not real, but at least make it seem believable, otherwise it's just not interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's just me.
7 stab
wounds. That's kind of completely unnecessary if you euthanized her with drugs. You euthanized her with salt. Why are you stabbing her 7 times?
7
Forearm bones were removed and was replaced with a 7-inch thick pole. 7-inch thick pole? How big is 7? How would that fit in her forearm? That doesn't mean thick, does it? That means long. Yes, it means long. Okay, it doesn't mean thick. That was the wrong word. Stitched shut. Forearm bones were inserted 7 inches into the something cavity. Forearm bones were inserted 7 inches into the something cavity. Okay, so I see why they've done that. They've put a massive pole in the forearm because the forearm is sticking out of the statue, so they want to keep it straight. They don't want like, if you don't put something in it, it's just gonna flop, right? They put something in it to keep it stiff. But like 7-inch thick is not what happened there. Also, I'm wondering what cavity they shoved it in through. Like, cavity? Excuse me? Into the forearm? Through the... There's only one word I can think of that fits there. There's only one word I can think of that fits there, and that's anal. The anal cavity. Like, how would you fit something up someone's asshole through their intestines, their rectum, all that shit, and through their stomach, and then get it into their forearm? That's not happening. Like, what cavity are you putting it in? Their forearm? Like, that would be like, maybe you cut open their elbow, you could put a pole in their forearm, or you cut open their, like, underneath their shoulder maybe? Their underarm, cut that open, you could probably slip one in. It'd be hard, because you'd have to get through the upper arm first, but you could probably get it in that way? This just seems so strange.
stab wounds along the abdomen. Forearm bones were removed and was replaced with...
It's like they're giving such specific details, and then just leaving them. And they don't make any sense. Like, we still haven't had any mention of the fire department, and I don't think it's gonna come up again. Like, when's the fire department gonna come in again? Like, oh, the fire department found out that the locks had been tampered with or something. Like, it's an abandoned house. What are the fire department gonna do here? And they haven't done anything, it seems, so it's so confusing.
With a 7-inch thick pole stitched shut. Forearm bones were inserted. I will be censoring out that word, but I'm sure you could put 2 and 2 together. It's scary. Yeah.
I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. I can't put 2 and 2 together unless I did, and it's just nonsensical. If it's the fucking anal cavity, there's no way that's going in the fucking forearm. Anywhere else, the sentence doesn't make sense, okay? So no one cannot guess what that says. They smashed the statue, like open hard surfaces and stuff, right? I mean, maybe? Huh. That's not a bad shout, but I would have thought that the police would handle calling them, surely. Or would the police be like, no, we're too busy, we're gonna trust you to do it? I don't know.
That's for sure. how fast your life can be taken from you.
I would have thought they'd be like,
Especially
oh,
when
it's
the
kind of
world is
hopeless
filled
now.
with
Why are we
sick
bothering
fucks
to
like him."
crack the statue
Right.
open?
Earlier today when I got home, there was a package on our porch. It was labeled.
Oh, I thought it was just saying there was a package on our porch. It was labeled. I was like, oh, a labeled package? Amazon labeled their packages. It says it's from hell. Oh my gosh. It's a Jack the Ripper copy.
Hell.
It's a clone. Spooky. Spoopy. Oh my god. It's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's the Disney guy that came before Mickey Mouse, isn't it? I think. I don't actually know. I'm not old.
Hey.
There's
some secret code down there. God damn it. I'm gonna have to decipher that.
So why is there a secret
Oswald
code?
the Lucky Rabbit in mechanic.
I feel like the whole point of this thing is just to give you something to like decipher. It's like a mystery for you to solve. That's what this kind of content is for. And then he is making content where he deciphers it for you. Which I guess makes sense. Because lots of people just wouldn't want to go to the effort of deciphering this kind of stuff. But also, it just doesn't seem that entertaining if that's what the case is. If he is just deciphering it all for you, then the content we're watching is just him making a nonsensical story out of a nonsensical story, which just doesn't seem that entertaining. Maybe that's just me.
Okay.
Woo! I know I'm not supposed to be, but I'm actually interested in this cartoon. Excuse me. I was watching that. I'm gonna have nightmares about that image now. Thanks for that.
History of the world.
History of the world. With your host, your mom. Iron Maiden. My bad. I thought it was your mom. It's actually Iron Maiden.
A solid iron cabinet with a hinged front and an interior coated with spikes. Tall enough to confine a person makes up the torture tool known as the Iron Maiden. In the 18th century, the first tales about the Iron Maiden were written. There is no proof that Iron
This is like
Maidens
ADHD
existed
horror.
before
Damn.
to the 18th century,
So true though.
despite their reputation as a medieval method of torture. However, there are historical accounts of the Spartan ruler Nabis using a similar tool for extortion and murder.
I thought that was his cock. I was like, no! Broke him strapped. No, that's a belt or something. Okay.
Circa 200 BC.
Imagine. Also, if it, like, it's at the bottom? Like, what?
Vizier Ibn
Oh,
al-Quraysh.
Yeah, of course it's like, what else am I gonna look at? Okay, it's pretty much a naked statue. Okay, I'm gonna look at the fucking dick, but it's covered by whatever this mystery thing is.
Zayats of a wooden oven-like chest with iron.
I'd also like to point out, you know, all these statues that are normally like fucking naked, this one is naked, but it's got the clothes falling off as part of the statue.
Iron spikes for torture would be applied when he was imprisoned and put to death in 847. Theoretical Iron Maidens, according to Wolfgang Skild, a professor of criminal law,
How you doing, bud?
history, and philosophy of law at the University of Bielefeld, were built together from relics discovered in museums to make magnificent objects designed for commercial exhibition. In museums all
Right,
around
I'm gonna
the
do some
world, such as
sleuthing.
and
I'm the
philosophy of
detective
law.
now. I am the detective now. Look, this is a T and an arrow. What could it mean? Well, it's pointing to this guy's nose. If you squeeze his nose and pull like an udder, you milk his nose, tea will come pouring out. I'm sure of it. No. Tea comes out. No, but you don't need a tissue for tea. What the fuck? You don't mop up tea with a tissue. You mop up tea with a biscuit. Come on, it's logic. You get like a digestive biscuit, you dunk it in your tea. I don't drink tea very much, to be fair. I mean, I only ever drink tea to put like 5 spoons of sugar in it, which is obviously diabetes inducing. So I don't drink tea because I don't want diabetes. The diabetes. But yeah, that's what you do when you have tea. That's how you mop it up. And he makes tea from his nose. Green tea. It's herbal. That's his excuse, at least.
Such as the San Diego Museum of Man, the Meiji University Museum, and various torture museums in Europe.
I'm sorry. That building looks like it's about to indoctrinate me into a cult. That building, that's either a radiator or it's a high-tech fridge. Okay. And that's just a normal shop that you would see down the frickin' road. But for some reason it's a medieval torture museum. Like, that's kind of weird. Cool, but weird.
There are several 19th century Iron Maidens on display.
Why are you telling me about that?
Kinky. It is. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep looking into this information.
The package was 3 pictures. The first picture was that of a painting presumably made by the killer labeled.
Labeled. Dun dun dun. Oh. That's a lovely piece of art. I like that.
What the hell is this supposed to be? Second picture was a drawing of a house on fire.
House on fire? Whoa. That's not on fire.
Like
that's just
exploded.
Smoke.
But whose house is that?
Your house. Dun dun dun.
I'll send these images to investigators to see if we can locate the house in the drawing. The last picture is interesting. It's a photo labeled...
Your mom. It's got a fat ass.
The serpent.
The serpent. What the fuck is that? Bro's got those... Damn, look at those teeth. Look, bottom teeth? Oh, that's his lip. I was thinking, you've got the bottom teeth, and then he's got like grills or something on the top. So it's like smooth. He's got the money, you can tell, and then the bottom teeth are like clean. He's got like the Hollywood smile. But no, that's just his upper lip. Shame. Still got the Hollywood smile though.
That's the killer. A very skinny man, no hair, and a sadistic smile.
You've just decided that's the killer. Okay, then.
Why would he send me a photo of his face? Is he taunting the police? No. He's taunting me. But why me?
Because
That
he
doesn't
is your
matter right
father.
The killer knows where we live. I need to get Amanda and Jamie somewhere safe.
Finally, some good thinking.
Oh, and before I forget, the date is December 18th, 2011. I need to remember to put dates on these logs. Don't forget. Dude, I don't even know where to begin on this one. Okay.
Exactly, there's so much bullshit. How are you meant to start?
Okay, so for the text at the bottom here, we do have a translation. The translation is, are under the influence of an angel punished by God. So that's basically saying that they're under the influence of Satan. But who's under the influence of Satan? The victims or the killer? I'd like to think the killer, but maybe the killer thinks that he's punishing his victims for being under the influence of Satan. As far as the package that Jackson gets, it did say it was from hell, which does tie back to Jack the Ripper in the first video. There's also the whole thing about Iron Maidens, which I don't understand how that connects to anything so far.
They just
Now,
really
this
like
does say
music.
it's called Home, so this could be like a picture
That is a
of
pretty
hell
metal
or something.
cover.
I'm not exactly sure. Now, the second picture being this house, I thought this would be the house of Jackson, but he doesn't recognize it. So this could be the house of another victim, or it could be the house of the killer. Maybe this was a childhood home or something, who knows. And apparently this is the killer, the serpent.
Why am I getting more creeped out by him discussing the stuff than the actual story itself? Like, that's concerning. When the guy dismantling this story is telling it in a more scary way than the highly edited, meant to be creepy found footage. Like, that's concerning. I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge, but I'm not a fan of this content. This is not well made. You're doing a great job. You keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You keep doing what you... Have some headpads. Okay. Whoever made this found footage, amazing editing. But not for the effect you wanted. Sorry.
And
had to be said.
bro definitely does look like a psychopath with that smile and just that look. The
You want headpads? Beg.
killer is obviously taunting Jackson, and it might be because Jackson does have kids. So if I'm Jackson, I'm very worried right now. My
They're in the
family would
basement.
not be
What?
leaving my sight. But I'm curious to see where this goes next. I'm loving this analog horror series right now just because those two episodes tied in one after the other and have tons of connections already. So I like that a lot.
Fine. Have some headpads. Here you go.
But here we go. Let's jump into the next one.
The next one. Is that the Joker? They just found a picture of the Joker. I'm punching you. You deserved it. Look at that. Look at it. It's a screen protector. In 2011.
Take 3. Trash bag.
Trash bag. It's time to take out the trash.
I can already tell you by the title and thumbnail of this one, this ain't gonna end well. More
Ooh,
cartoons.
it's an old cartoon again. That's Ghostmane's visuals. Ghostmane used these guys. I say Ghostmane, it was actually Trash Gang who made the videos for him and made his cool aesthetic. It actually says Trash Bag. Just saying. Just saying. Trash Gang. Trash with the back of the gang. What the fuck is the Ghostmane dance? No. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it. Alright, that's me. You fuck give a fuck about it. This, it's literally the dance from Mercury. Oh my god, no way. And they've got the bit. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm sorry, I'm fanning over Ghostmane in a video not related to Ghostmane at all. In a video about some fake fan footage. In a video about reacting to some fake fan footage and figuring it out. In a video streaming, reacting to the reaction. This is videoception. Yeah, ask me if I give a fuck about it. This, hey. Ask me if I give a fuck about it. Clear, yeah. Ask me if I give a fuck about fame, yeah. Recently, I just don't give a fuck about it, yeah. That is a lot of videos.
Don't understand the context of the cartoons yet.
Jackson log number 3. Michael Jackson takes too many drugs and overdoses. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want to see in your Burger King burger is Michael Jackson's child abuse. I don't know whether... Accept
Jackson
it. It
log
happened.
Number 3.
Get over
We
it.
got a call from the Nirvana Museum of Historical Arts. Someone had broke into the museum late last night and had stolen one of the Iron Maidens on display. How do you steal something like that without getting caught? That thing was huge from what we saw about it.
That's what I'm saying. None of this makes sense. Anyways.
Okay, though. I hadn't even taken a sip of my coffee yet, and we already got a call about a missing torture machine. It's been a real strange couple of days.
We got a call about a missing torture machine? What do you mean you got a call about a missing torture machine? You just happened to get a call about it? Or is this a different person? It's a different story, so I'm just gonna assume it's a different person for my own sanity's sake. Because if it was the same person, that would make no fucking sense. Okay? No, it is the same person, because this story and this story were the same person. So this is the same person. It's... Why are the museum calling him when there's a robbery? Not the police. Okay.
When we arrived on scene, we noticed several windows were broken at the front entrance, but there are no shards of glass on the floor or windowsill.
Oh, suddenly you're the police now.
Very.
Okay, we're just gonna assume this is from someone else's perspective. This is from the police's perspective, I've decided.
Plus, it wasn't broken in any way. The Iron Maiden seemingly disappeared.
It disappeared.
When we checked the CCTV
Did they
footage,
try lifting the box?
all of the cameras were rebooting from 11:45 to 12:14 a.m., all except for one camera that was facing the alley next to the museum. Camera showed the thief carrying a trash bag to the end of the alleyway, then hiding it behind a dumpster.
Damn. That's a good place to hide a trash bag behind a dumpster. What's this? Howdy. Howdy. What is?
You startled me. Hello. What are you called?
Why, I'm a...
Did he just say he's a snake? He realizes he has arms, right?
When we investigated the alleyway,
Not even
we
gonna
found a
bother.
note under the camera that was facing the alley.
I was paying too much attention to that, wasn't I? We're meant to be paying attention to this story, not the cartoons. Not the stock footage.
It said,
Whoa, creepy. Serpents. The serpents have arms. Okay, that was a little creepy. That was a little creepy.
"What's
'Cause
in
I'm a
the
little
damn
bitch.
trash bag? What's in the trash bag?"
Probably a
Quickly
dead
found the bag
person.
and tore
I
it
hope.
open without any hesitation.
It was her internal organs. It was her other
I ended up
forearm
cutting my
bone.
hand on a sharp piece sticking out of the bag. The glass? It's glass. The bag was full of the glass from the broken windows.
Awesome.
And right on top of the pile of glass
They cleaned up
was a
after they
photo
made a
with
mess.
writing on it.
They left an
This was
apology
the
letter.
photo.
This was the photo. Help me. That's
Help
wholesome.
me.
Hey, look, it's the same style of photo. Except the kid looks like a demon,
He has
judging
a
by his teeth,
hostage.
so it's
Hopefully
fine.
the boy's
Valid.
still alive. Before I could get a better look at the photo,
Hopefully the boy is still alive. We know he has a hostage. Hopefully he's still alive. What? That stuff doesn't make sense. You can't say he has a hostage. Hopefully he's alive. What? He doesn't have a hostage if he's dead. Also, judging by the picture, if we put two and two together, right? The previous picture was exactly the same style, smiling with blood on their face. They were very much dead. So why would you suddenly believe this kid is alive? Yeah, I don't know. On the first bit, I was like, oh, that's just some random passerby. And for some reason, and then the second part is, while they were just a random passerby, they've also been sent evidence by the killer. And then the third part, yeah, so maybe they work for the police because they got called over. I guess that makes sense, yeah. If you put that together, that makes sense. Without that logic, it doesn't make sense. There's still a ton of stuff that makes no sense. But that makes sense now. That's a good theory. I like that theory. We're sticking with that. They work for the police, otherwise I am going to lose my soul.
his face turned pale.
They're either like a private detective or the
Boy in
police or something.
photo is Caden Dust.
Not Caden
the
Dust.
Son of my partner, Carter Dust.
Oh, lol.
You will get your son back. I assure you.
Hey, you're doing a great job trying.
I just don't know where this is going yet.
What you said is so valid. Wait, there's a part 2, isn't there? Oh
I'm trying to
god.
think of some kind of
This isn't even
theory,
gonna be
but
the
I just
end.
can't think of
We're not gonna have a
anything. So the
solution to
killer
this.
is
We're gonna have to watch the
definitely
part 2. There
precise
better be a
and
part 2.
strategic.
Because there's a
He
part
steals
2
the
to
Iron
the
Maiden when
footage.
cameras are
He better
rebooted,
have
knowing
reacted
that
to the
only
second
one
part or I'm
camera
going
worked,
to
he made
die.
sure to make a scene on it so that they could find this new information that they now have one of the police officer's kids. But it still doesn't quite explain how the Iron Maiden just disappeared. They did.
Wait, yes, they said my partner, and he just said the police officer kids. There you go. You were right. They work for the police. Oh my god. Why was that not obvious from the start? Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. I don't know. I was too focused on the cool copyright-free old movies.
Did say that the display case was still locked and almost in perfect condition, so how did it disappear from the display case? It makes sense how he got in. They said
Maybe
that
they
the windows
unlocked
were
it
broken,
and then locked
but
it again.
doesn't make sense how he transported the Iron Maiden, and there's like no proof of it even leaving the display case other than the fact that it's not there.
There's no proof of it leaving the display case. Why are we focusing on that? Why don't we focus on the fact that it's been moved? Like, you could probably find evidence that it's been moved because that'd be like marks on the floor or something. In terms of the display case, maybe they didn't break the display case. Maybe they unlocked it. Maybe it... Like, you're not going to make a display case that's physically impossible to open, are you? You have to destroy the thing inside it to open it? That seems so dumb. Like, surely not. Surely not. I mean, I don't know how display cases work in museums, but that seems nuts. Let's make a case that you have to destroy the object inside to destroy the case. Seems kind of counterproductive. In which case, surely they would have taken the case, and then for all you know, they've just replaced the case, and that's not even the case.
Back again with another smile of a victim, somebody that's clearly in pain but somehow smiling.
The display case is the least of your worries. No, I don't care about this kid. He's dead, okay? I care about the display case.
He smiles in his own photos. His victims smile too. I have no idea where this is going to go next. I have no clue. Hey guys, what's going on? Editing Marcus here. So I kind of lied to you. There is one more main video left and 3 other secret videos, but I decided
a main
to
video
divide this
and
video
3
up into
secret
2
videos.
parts. I figured before I took the big dive into adding on another like
Gimme.
40 minutes to this video or however long it's going to be, I'd ask you guys first if you even want to see all that. But if you guys want to see more of the Vromia series, make sure to get this video to 3,000 likes.
You way beat that.
This is the highest
Yeah,
goal I've ever
good shout out,
asked for,
Nightbot.
but
That was
I
perfect
think you
timing.
guys
He
can do it
said
if you
get the
really
video
want
to
see more.
3,000
I
likes.
honestly enjoyed the
Nightbot
series
said
so
follow
far,
the
but
channel
with
for
the
more.
next
That is
video, you
perfect
guys are
timing.
gonna be
Well done,
thrown
Nightbot.
for a
I applaud you.
major loop. But also, other than liking the video, be sure to
Gimme,
let me know
gimme
your
what,
thoughts and
sex?
theories
Sure.
in the
No,
comments down
wait,
below.
what?
What do you think of the series
I
so
did not
far?
agree
And
to
also,
that.
as
I do not
always,
consent.
Please be sure to go support.
Where's part 2? Part 2!
Hey clowns, what's going on?
The police were too late. Deal? Oh, bet. Valkyrie's playing. No, Valkyrie's not playing.
And welcome back
Nope.
to another video.
No one watch
Today,
Valkyrie,
we're
watch
jumping
me.
back into the analog horror series known as
Me.
Vromia.
Me.
I told you guys in the first video, if you got us to 3,000 likes, that I would make a part
Oh.
2. And
What we got here? We can see the setup a bit better.
well, you crushed that in 11.
What we got? So yeah, like I said, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, the thingy from Chainsaw Man, I'm pretty sure. Is that like Poppy Playtime or something? Maybe? You got this Sonic here, got another Sonic thing here, some kind of trophy. Big Sonic. I think he likes Sonic. This thingy. Pepe, is that what it's called? Peepo? One of those? I don't know. Some anime figures. I don't know who the fuck these anime figures are. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna figure it out, but I just don't know. Let's
7 hours.
continue.
So next time, we're raising that like goal by a lot. But today we're going to go over the final video in the series known as Interview, along with the other 3
Ooh,
secret
it's got a
videos.
knife.
The creator of the series is Amokade Bozo. His channel link will be in the description down below. Make sure to go support the original work. Guys, if you thought you had the story together in the last video, you don't, because this is about to get really crazy and confusing. And alright guys, enough of me talking, let's jump right in.
Let's go. Is that the Mona Lisa?
Tape 4.
Better.
Interview.
Look at that chiseled jawline on that Mona Lisa right there. Oh, that's gone.
Okay, this
Shame.
one is called Interview. So I
Damn, look at
doubt
that
this is
chiseled
gonna be an
jawline.
interview with the killer. So I'm curious who it's gonna be
Oh,
an
the
interview
Charmander.
with. There's also a link in the description, but we'll check that out after.
Audio
Okay,
file A.
we're ready to go. Why don't you begin by introducing yourself?
Well, my name
Amanda
is
Spring
Amanda.
interview.
Amanda Spring. And my husband was Officer Jackson Spring, who, as most of us know, was sadly taken away from my son.
You know what they say. Better jawline. I don't know what they say.
Jamie and I, a little under 2 years ago now.
Well, Amanda, everyone at the NPD and I are grateful that you are ready to tell the world about the suffering you and your son Jamie have been experiencing since the death of your husband, Officer Jackson
What?
Spring. Why don't we start on a more pleasant note before we get into the more brutal topics? Why don't you tell us about how you met Jackson?
Hold up. Our main character has been dead for 2 years?
What?
And this is his wife speaking now.
Well, in my final year of high school, I
Dope.
met Jackson. He was having trouble writing an essay that was due the next day. He has always been a slacker. I recall attempting to read his work and seeing several misspellings and graphical flaws. And I felt awful because this essay accounted for 60% of our grade.
That makes sense because he was bad at spelling.
He failed to write a strong essay. So I decided to help him in writing a new essay. I was overjoyed from the smile he got from seeing that giant letter A at the top of his paper. After that, Jackson and I were good friends. We used to hang out virtually every day. Then, a few months later, Jackson and I started dating. Who would have thought that 7 years later, we would be happily married with a baby boy on the way? But then, just under 2 years ago, he was taken away from us. I never even got to see his body. I just wish that my son could have said goodbye to his father.
Amanda, I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I mean, that's clearly acting, scripted, fake as fuck. I don't know whether that's meant to be how it comes across, or if it's just written badly. Like, it's really detailed, which is awesome, but it's too detailed. No one's gonna say that in an interview, in an interrogation with the police. Like, that makes no sense. They're not gonna go, who would have known that in 2 years we would have a cute baby boy? Like, yeah, I think it's meant to be creepy, but like, I don't know. It just feels so fake.
So, since we're on the subject,
Or it's either just badly done, or suspicious individual, because they've thought about talking about this too much and they're adding too much. Oh, it was so lovely. Like, it's creepy. They're capping. They're sus. Okay, I'm putting sus on this person with the amazing jawline. What the hell? That's not humanly possible.
be okay if you
Surely.
tell us about the circumstances that led up to Jackson's death.
Please.
Well, it started when he had found the body of Sarah Kruzik stuffed inside a statue. He found it in an abandoned house in the woods behind our house. Later that night, we received a package on our porch containing several pictures. One of the pictures was a drawing of...
I just like to point out as well, her husband, the protagonist, found the dead body. The dead body was behind the house. Then, on their porch, after he found a dead body, he got the evidence. She's connected to this guy. All this stuff is happening to him. She's connected to him. And the dead body was found behind their house. I'm just saying. And she's this sus.
of a house. Jackson thought it was that devil's house. I didn't think so, since why would a murderer send a police officer a drawing of their house? But sure enough, the next day, after they got back from some sort of museum robbery or something, they located the house in the drawing.
Oh, I was interested. I was actually interested in that.
Officers and one citizen were killed in a huge gas explosion this morning. We'll transition to Maddie, who is now on the scene, to explain the issue. Maddie. Thank you, Don. Earlier this morning, investigators were seeking to capture Nathan Kerr, who was wanted in connection with the death of Sarah Kruzik and the kidnapping of Caden Dust, who subsequently became known to be the son of Officer Carter Dust, one of the 3 policemen killed this morning. Officer Dust, Officer Jackson Spring, and Officer Moses McBride were attempting to arrest the suspect when Officer Spring noticed the strong odor of gas within the residence. The suspect then took out an .44 Magnum and fired a shot at his feet. This sparked the gas leak, resulting in a tremendous explosion, killing everyone in the house, including Nathan himself. Though that is all the information we have, we will keep you informed throughout the evening.
So, they had a suspect. They were going to arrest the suspect. And then, big explosion. Everyone died. Interesting. because obviously he shot when they were in a gas station, which is also kind of confusing. Shot in a gas station which lit up, but they were also in the house. They were in the house. Everyone in the house died when the gas station blew up. Oh, it was a gas leak in a house. It wasn't in a gas station. Okay, got you. So they blew up the house by firing because there was a gas leak in the house. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Interesting.
Okay, I suppose that's all the time we have. Thank you for educating us about your husband's passing. Again, I am deeply sorry for your loss. I hope you and your son may soon find some relief from all of the pain you've been through over the last 2 years.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap. Can I ask you a question?
Of course, Amanda.
Do you think I can hear the audio from the body cam footage?
Without a doubt. I'll have to contact Chief Kano, but I don't believe he'll have any issues with it. However, because they are currently editing out the visual contents, you may not be able to hear the audio for a few days.
Visual content? I thought you said they couldn't extract any video files from the camera.
Well, shit. Okay, listen. This information isn't supposed to be known by anyone, not even you. So this stays between us. Apparently, they were able to extract a video from the body cam, but for some reason the footage is apparently due to some sort of malfunction caused by an electric current from an unknown source. But towards the end of the footage, there is a quick frame flash of the last thing Jackson saw, before he, you know. Anyways, the point is that that frame is seen as too gruesome for public consumption. So Kano decided to edit out the video file and just release the audio file to the public. Again, I can't stress this enough. This stays between you and me, please.
I see. Well, do you think that maybe you can get me the video?
No, absolutely not. You're not even supposed to know about the video.
That makes no sense. They're like, oh, it's too violent for the public, so we're gonna hide the video. That just makes no sense. How do they get to decide that? That's like a massive power trip right there. And then he's like, oh, well, this is the only reason that we can't give it to anyone. And then she's like, oh, well, can I have it? Because I know that it exists now. And he's like, no! Like, what? What more harm is it gonna do? Unless she spreads it.
Hell, I haven't even seen the damn
What does it
video.
matter?
Plus, the only way for you to see the video is for me to sneak into the evidence room and take it. I could lose my job.
Whoa. Are we in the back rooms? Oh, we're doing stop motion now. Okay.
Is this frames from the video? What is this? No. What am I watching?
I wish I knew.
Reaching for a kitchen knife.
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Oh, okay.
End it all or give up. Whoa! What is whoa!
Oh,
I
so
thought
now
this
it's
was
just
gonna be the
turned
last
into
video
a...
and that the next one didn't get released, but I have
A choices
on
story?
what we do.
Interesting.
I need a second. Okay, we have to go over some things. So apparently, right after the last video, they did find out where that house was that we got in the Hell package. And the house apparently belonged to Nathan Kerr, who they believe is the killer. And when the 3 officers showed up there, the house apparently exploded. And they all died, including Nathan Kerr, which... there's definitely something off there. I don't know what it is yet. Like they said, there's something on the body cam footage that is important that we need to see. So
Like, the gas leak must have been massive for a gunshot to light the whole house in flames. Like, that's nuts. Or there must have been literally, oh, let me wave my gun over the over the hob while it's leaking, like when they fire it. Like I don't understand how you can light up the whole house. Like that's crazy.
I guess we'll see it eventually.
That's a nice hand.
Secret
Is that
tape.
blood? That's blood. Mmm, tasty.
Too late.
I mean, like it. Mmm, tasty.
Hey, Marcus from the future here. I actually already
Whoa,
watched
red
these
lights,
3 videos,
creepy.
3 secret ones, but I need to go through them with you guys to kind of explain what's really going on, because I can't really react to these, if that makes sense. You're about to see right now. We're going to start with the first secret video. The first one is in the description for the video interview. It's a backwards YouTube link, and when you type it out, you get this.
Your father was too late, Caden? Yikes. Oh, that's the kid's hand. Is it sticking out the ground? No doubt they've shoved a pole in his arm.
And
Because that's a
yeah,
very
that's
stiff
the whole
hand.
2 minutes is just this image basically getting
Slide.
brighter. If you want to go over this video real quick, it's called Too Late, and it says your father was too late, Caden, implying that Jackson and Officer Dust did not make it in time to save Caden. So it appears that by this, Caden died before they even showed up to the house. I mean, Caden's fully buried, and that definitely didn't happen after the house exploded with the killer in it. Something that's interesting is that it looks like there's one arm in the ground here buried, but also another arm in the background here. So
Is that what that is? Ah, yeah, no, that is. You can see this is like the arm, and then am I tripping, or is it like curving back? Like, is the hand curled? The fingers curled? Like, that looks like the thumb. That could be a finger pointing here, and then you could see like a finger back here as well.
the question is,
Behind?
where is
I don't
Caden's
know.
body? We currently do
I'm
not
probably
know, but I
tripping.
feel like we'll find out in the future. I think it's also
Oh, the
important
kid.
to note that for
Ooh.
literally like
Oh,
a
shit,
split
that's
second,
creepy.
it says accept the filth. This
That's
also
valid.
ties into the name of this whole series, Vromia, which
That's actually not
is
a bad shout. It
translation
could
in
very
Greek,
well
I
be the
believe,
of the killer.
for
That's
filth or
that's
dirt.
crazy.
This ties in, interestingly enough, Caden being literally buried in dirt or filth. But why was Caden punished for this? What did Caden really do other than be the son of a cop? Maybe Officer Dust did something that we don't know about yet. Secret tape.
Secret tape. End it all. Creepy.
Now here we are with the last 2 secret videos, which
Okay.
are seemingly 2 endings. Now the hard thing about this is that we don't know which ending is technically canon or real, but we'll start with the shorter ending, which is 1 minute and 23 seconds, called End It
End it
All.
all. That's where you take the knife and you stab yourself. Well, the guy stabs himself. I don't know who the character is.
Okay, I don't have the patience for this. It is the same concept where it takes
So me.
quite a few seconds for the image to fully be visible, and it's this right here. Looks like somebody... I don't think I have to say it. If I do, we'll get demonetized. But you can see that that's the
Awesome.
situation here. Also, this is Greek right here, and it translates
That's
to
Greek?
the dirt convinced you. Now, here's where
That's another
things
link,
get
'cause the other thing was
complicated.
talking about
Who
filth, this is
even
talking
is
about dirt.
this? I have a theory, but I'll tell you the theory after you watch the other one. But there is also one last section to this.
Whoa.
Change of tape.
Oh, yeah.
This was my father's favorite cartoon.
Of course it was. Because it's in Ghost Rain.
I miss him.
I want to react to just these videos now, these cartoons. I have no clue how on earth you would find these old cartoons though.
Why isn't Mother home yet?
Yikes. I miss father.
Are you
isn't
seeing why
Mother
this is a
home
bit
yet? That's
complicated right
kinda-
now?
that's
Don't
very
worry,
yikes.
I do have a slight tie-in theory that we'll get into. I just want to show you the last secret video.
But
which is
that's
called
just
Give
a
Up.
theory. A time theory. Bon
Secret
appetit.
tape. Give up.
Yay. I love giving up.
Now, I'm just going to pause it from the jump. Exact
Aye.
same premise, long video where the image just gets more and more visible over time. Now, the question is, why is this one 7 minutes long? And again, who is this? It's the same person from the last video that we just watched, but this time, instead of them doing that thing, they just decide that they're alone and upset. Now, throughout the whole thing is this creepy audio track, but what gets really interesting is the last few seconds.
Police sirens.
Did you hear it? Well, in the last few seconds there, it sounded like cop cars were pulling up to wherever that person was at. So the big question, who the hell is that? Because we have almost no clues as to who it is. The main theories that I see in the comment section and that I've come up with on my own as well is that it's either Nathan Kerr, the killer, the serpent, or it's Jackson's son, Jamie. Here's why it makes sense to be Jamie and why this makes the most sense. In the first ending video that we watched, during the cartoon, it says how this was my father's cartoon. I miss him. Where is my mom? And we know that right now, in the last video, his mom's doing an interview and he misses his dad because his dad is dead. What doesn't make sense for that theory is why there's cop cars at the end of the give up ending. Now, maybe the cops are pulling up to his house because they have no information, although I don't think that they would have their sirens on. Again, these are kind of loose theories. There's not too much evidence backing them up, but this is just what I've come up with. Why it could be Nathan Kerr. This could be Nathan Kerr before the cops show up to his house. Before Jackson and the other two officers come up to his house looking for Caden. This could be Nathan Kerr during that, where he decides whether he should end it all or just give up and decide that he's alone. It would also make sense why there's cop cars at the end of that second video. They're pulling up to him to arrest him. And that could be the canon ending because as we know, what happens is the cops come in, there's a shot fired at the ground, the whole house explodes. That's basically all I got for you. I hate to say it.
What?
So here we go. My final theory on what all of this is, what it all means, what it all comes together to. Clearly, we are missing a crap ton of information still. I want to know
yeah, we're missing a fucking ton of information. There are so many things that just don't make sense. And it's not because there's information missing, which there is, but it's just because it's just not well done. Like, so many things just don't add up. Like, logically, they just clash. And it just, like, alright.
Exactly what
they've tried to make it too edgy. They've tried to make it too edgy by trying to make it too mysterious and too weird. And in the process, they've missed some things and ended up with things that clash, and it's just ridiculous. So it just doesn't make sense. None of it adds up. But let's see what his best idea is. Assuming that some of the issues in this story, just ignoring a couple of the plot holes, let's see what his best kind of idea is. Because
died. I find it hard to believe that they just found the killer and the killer pulled a explosive attempt to just end the entire situation. But for this story, there's definitely so much information missing and so much left up in the air. Nathan Kerr may not even be the actual killer for all we know. We don't have a double confirmation on that, really. We don't know why he killed Sarah, why he went after...
We have no confirmation that it's Nathan Kerr, honestly. You know, he was a suspect. The police went to arrest him. That very much, like, that depends on a lot of different things. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, in the US, for example, you get detained and you get arrested. Two different things. In the UK, there's no such thing as detaining. It's just arresting. There's no detaining. So, that's a factor. What does arresting actually mean? You know, how much evidence do they have? Has he been... Obviously, he hasn't been found guilty, has he? Because they'd have to go through a court trial and everything anyways. Even if they've found him, they take him, they've got to then get a, you know, a statement from him. They've got to go through the whole court process. He's not guaranteed to be the killer at all. I'm still on the opinion that the wife is the killer. But let's continue. Let's see what he's thinking.
Caden, why he did anything that he did. We also don't have explanations for these endings yet. Where things get difficult is that this all has like a religious tie-in a way, it seems, where we have things about hell, Satan. It seems that the killer, the serpent, kind of sees himself as Satan. It's a little difficult for me because I don't know much about religion. Real quick, I told you guys in the last video I was gonna need your help, and you guys definitely delivered because you guys brought up a ton of things that I missed. A comment from Devu985 says, did anyone else notice that at the autopsy part, a lot of the numbers are 7? For example, 7 stab wounds and a 7-inch cut in the censored body part, and the photo of the girl was labeled the last 7 seconds of Sarah. Really good point. Could tie in with something like the 7 deadly sins, maybe an angel number of 777. Again, I don't think that was an accident, and I actually didn't realize that in the first watch. Moon Jellyfish 1523 also says, the note the one who saw the lightning might be a reference to Luke 10:18, where Jesus said, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven, seeing as the Spanish was a reference to Ezekiel. Again, really interesting things here. Maybe in a way...
Time ago in the land of rainforest, the famous flying frog researcher Balthazar the sponge disappeared. Balthazar! Good morning. Actually, yeah, good evening's probably better. It's literally like 11:30 here. It's like 11:30 p.m. here. But good morning to you, Magikarp, Koi King. Magikarp. Corp.
Sarah saw the serpents fall from heaven.
Magikarp, you splash.
Into darkness, maybe? These are really hard for me because I'm not super
How you doing,
religious,
Magikarp?
so I don't know that much about religion, so you guys are helping a tremendous amount here. And one more comment, Minty and Sugary says, how did he get into the Iron Maiden? Well, interesting part is that he's an artist, and I think he has a fascination with torture. What if he works at the museum? Honestly, that sounds like the most likely answer to how he transported the Iron Maiden in the first place. How did he know the exact timing of the cameras and how they work, and how could he get in so easily? I think he just broke the glass at the front entrance just to kind of maybe throw off the trail of the police, you know, because obviously it might be a little obvious if he worked there if it didn't look like he broke in. But again, these are all just...
What's wrong with my hands? What's wrong with your hands? Let me see. I'm just moving them. I'm just moving, you know, it's just what I do. I'm just doing what I do. That's my thing. That's my thing. It's my thing. Okay? Don't judge my thing. I'm just doing my thing. I say it's my thing, it's actually Dua Lipa's thing. Let's ignore that.
We've all come up with this community, and I'm happy that I've built a community that can do that. You guys are awesome for that. And again, I'm sorry that myself, I can't really craft a solid theory here. I still need some more information to kind of get everything together.
Exactly. Thank you. I love this guy for agreeing with me. That doesn't make any sense. Thank you. But I did say though, you know, the whole idea of like, oh, it doesn't make any sense, you know. Whoa, how did they not break the glass to get the thing out? Maybe they just, you know, unlocked it. Yeah, that works perfectly. You know, let's say they work there, like he said. Boom. They can unlock the case. Easy.
And for a second,
guess what?
when I
You
saw
don't need
those
to
two
smash the
endings,
case
I
to do
thought
that.
this is the end of Romeo. Maybe that's it. This is all we're getting, and maybe we already have all the answers.
Please tell me there's no part 3.
If you take a look at the community tab on Amukade Bozo's channel, it says, now the real story begins. This isn't going to be a normal anime series. And if that wasn't enough for you, the playlist for Vromia is literally called Prologue, meaning
That's
this
the
is just
prologue.
the beginning. This series gets a lot of different criticism because of how it's put together and things like that, but I honestly like the story so far, and as long as all these loose ends end up coming together at some point, I'll enjoy it as a whole. So if you get this,
I will torture myself if people want me to. I'll do that. I'll torture myself. Don't you worry. If you want me to torture myself, I will do it. I'll do it for you. You weren't meant to say you wanted me to. You're not supposed to say. You're meant to say, no, it's okay. We don't need you to. It's okay. Just don't do. You're fine. Fuck.
video to 6,000 likes.
Get this video to 666 likes. Come on, let's be realistic. 666 a cool number. Also more relevant. Well, actually more relevant would be 777, but we're doing 666 because it's cooler.
I will cover more Vromia in the future when it is released. And of course, none of this stuff could be done without the original creators, so please be sure to go over to Amukade Bozo.
You know what? I shout on them a lot, but that is valid. Go check them out. You won't, but I'm saying it anyways. Go check them out, because it's pretty cool. Terrifying, terrible, in a way. I've poked a lot of holes in it, made fun of it a lot, but it's also very good and it's given me content, so I appreciate it.
Bozo's channel. Make sure to subscribe, watch these videos for yourself. Maybe you'll find something that I missed again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all the love on this series. Obviously, be sure to let me know your other theories in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 200k before the end of the year,
subscribe
and we
to
are
this
getting
guy
close. We're less than 20k.
if you're interested. Same thing, same reasoning, you know. That's a lot of people live. Damn, 3-4 people live. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. He's done 40 million and got caught. CoffeeZilla's on fire. Okay.
And welcome back to
That's crazy. Wait, I'm assuming he hasn't made another video, has he?
What's going on? And
Has he? Because when was this? This was a month ago. Okay, Vromia. Does he have a playlist for it? Vromia. There are 4 videos. That's not encouraging. There's another video, and then one is hidden. Hidden? Why is it hidden? He knows too much. You know too much. Dun 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 dun. Da da dun. So we are looking at Vromia. Vromia, did the killer survive the explosion? Shall we watch that now? What's the time? Okay. Can I dance?
hey guys,
Not on stream. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I can on stream, but not easily. It's very difficult. It's a very involving process. Wait. I can wait. Let me find a less involving process. Okay. Dance. Hey, we could copy Dua Lipa again. No. We're not constantly copying Dua Lipa. That's just abusive, okay? I know that that's abusive. Fortnite dances. That's a brilliant... Let's get a Fortnite dance. How has Dead but Pretty got anything to do? Okay. Fortnite. You want me to dance? I'm gonna fucking dance. I just want one person in the video. Jesus Christ. Stop putting multiple people in the dances. I want one. 4. I don't want to live anymore. Release your leash. I don't belong in the circus. They got each one deep. Don't belong in the cutty. In this film, I know there's no happy endings. Okay, that's useless. It's got stuff in the way. Blacklisted Fortnite emote. Something tells me that's not a real Fortnite emote. There we go. Perfect. We can take that. We can take that. So we just... I know this little sneaky trick. You just type in pi, youtubepie.com. Takes you to YouTube downloader. Okay. Let's get it in. Let's just do 720. There we go, we got the video. Okay. Now, I just have to... That's crazy. What file is, folder is this? Copy address. I part. I'm born with horns. Fuck, I copied the... I feel... Oh wait, it's here. Okay, we'll drag this in. Awesome. A boy with horns. Okay. I got it. Now I need to figure out how to actually cap it. Oh, fuck. I'm not glitching, you're glitching. There we go, I'm fixed. Avatar setting. Not avatar setting, is it? Wait. Trying to figure out how to full body track. Can't remember. Cancel. Config. There we go. Upper mode. Off. Apply. Look at my legs glitching out. Okay, you ready? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, you can't see me. Fuck. I just realized you can't see me. Fuck. That's kind of anticlimactic. Wait, let me get me back on the screen. Ay, 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 ay. Let's go. Ignore. I'm a cripple. Okay, it's fine. Ay, 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 ay. Still the Billy bounce. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's right. Full body motion capture. Let's go. I could do that with my actual body, but I can't be bothered. I'm also scared that I would accidentally show my camera, even though that's near impossible. Oh wait, no, I actually can't. No, I can't. Because you can only use the camera on one app at a time. I use one app for the full body tracking, and then I use another one for the facial tracking, because the facial tracking and the full body one is just shit in comparison. Anyways, back to tracking Dua Lipa. Oh wait, are you telling me I just went to the effort of doing that when I have the Luddy right here? Watch me do the Luddy, kids. Or don't, apparently. Apparently don't watch me do the Luddy, because I won't do it probably. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's copy Dua Lipa. Oh shit, I'm still copying her legs. Oh god, oh god, oh god. My legs are all glitchy. I need to stop copying her legs. Upper mode. Apply. There we go. I've turned my legs off, it's fine. I'm a cripple again. Oh my god, my hair's in front of my eye, and you can tell because my left, right eye, but left on the screen was winking. Bodyguard for your bodyguard. Where'd you find this? Okay. Get ready for the mortician. Okay, there we go. Do we want to react to the third video? I feel like we should. The fourth one is unlisted or something. I don't know, taken down or something. Let's see what it says. It doesn't say that there's a fourth, so, and the fourth wasn't. Yeah, it seems to be unlisted. Okay, let's react to the fourth. Okay. Full screen it. Let's get into the third part. You gotta go, but you want the ending so bad. No. What should I do? It's up to you. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I will try. I will try to post it to YouTube, but I don't know because I have technically got the music in the background. It's quiet, but it is in the background, so YouTube might not let me. If I can post it, I will. I'm gonna see if I can post it, but there's no guarantees. I will try my best though. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you gotta go, that is perfectly fine.
What's going on, and welcome back to a.
I just realized he's got a barbed wire tattoo.
Hey guys, what is?
He's got a barbed wire tattoo on his arm. That makes him like infinity hotter. That's so valid. No, I was probably gonna do it anyways. If it works, that is. Okay. I'll catch you later. Bye. I have not got a crush. I just like his tattoo. Look at his ugly beard. That's gross.
What's going on?
And his moustache. I don't like that stubble. Blech. Gross. 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 Body hair. Ugh.
Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are back on the series Vromia. Vromia did exceptionally well.
Sounds
on the
like
channel.
a
You guys were in love with the
disease.
series.
Okay,
I got
catch
to
you
talk to the
later.
creator, Bozo, and I know he is super appreciative to the love that you guys have shown his series as well. And we now have 2 new videos in the series. If you didn't see my last 2 videos on Vromia, please
Mother
be sure to go check them out. The links
Those
to
are
them will
lovely
be in
names.
the description down below. But we are left on kind
Wait, the mother's coming back. I knew the mother had relevance.
of a weird decision at the end of the last one. So I'm very curious to see where we go from here. Also, as always, please be sure to go support Bozo. His channel link will be in the description down below. And alright guys, enough of me talking. Let's hop right in.
Is the
Tape
brain?
5. Locust.
Is there a planet? What is that? I don't know. It's a planet. It's the Earth.
History of the world.
Oh, we saw this before in the... Was it the first or the second one?
Locusts.
Locusts.
Okay.
Locusts are numerous species of swarming short-horned grasshoppers of the Acridine
Oh,
family.
wait. Locusts are grasshoppers? I always imagined they were like these really creepy things. They're just grasshoppers? Damn. I did not know that. Grasshoppers aren't that scary. Does that mean grasshoppers can fly? Wait. Locusts fly, don't they? Do grasshoppers fly? Yes, grasshoppers can fly? What? That's nuts. What the fuck? How did I not know that? They have strong wings that allow them to travel long distances. That's nuts. Why did no one tell me that? That makes them so much scarier now.
Locust is derived from the Latin word locusta,
Locusta.
which means grasshopper. These insects are normally solitary, but under specific conditions their numbers increase.
Whoa, what is up with
They
those
change their
mandibles?
behavior
Damn.
and habits, becoming gregarious. Normally solitary, but
Look
under
at those
specific
mandibles. Bro's looking like Bane with those things.
conditions their numbers increase and they change their
My name is Bane. I will destroy the world.
behavior and habits, becoming gregarious.
That reminds me, I gotta watch the Harley Quinn series.
Hold on, what'd that say?
I've watched, like,
Gregarious, living in flocks
at
or
least 2
loosely
series.
organized communities. Okay.
I don't know if I've watched the third. Is there a third? There is a third. It was America when I checked. I need to watch that now.
And do not
If it's out.
represent a significant economic danger to agriculture. However, when drought is followed by fast plant growth, serotonin in their brains causes drastic changes.
Locusts have serotonin. Locusts have happy chemicals. What the flip? What the flip? Locusts have brains.
They begin to mate abundantly, becoming sociable and nomadic, loosely defined as migratory, when their populations get dense enough. They create swarms of winged adults from bands of wingless nymphs. Both bands and swarms move
They look
about, swiftly
huge.
stripping fields and destroying crops.
They do look
The adults
huge.
are
They
strong
look kind of scary,
flyers
not
that may
gonna
go
lie.
long distances and consume the majority.
It's probably just a close-up. It's fine.
So, hold up. Severe
Sandstorm
weather
warning.
statement. National Weather Service, California, 4:30 a.m. EDT, Sunday, December 25th, 2013. Okay.
Hello
sandstorm
there.
warning in effect until
What you doing?
NA EDT. Okay, so we got a sandstorm warning, and it's currently the day before Christmas. Interesting.
Day before
The
Christmas.
following counties and areas
Santa's
please evacuate
coming.
immediately.
Wait, no, Santa's not coming. There's a sandstorm.
Damn, that's a lot.
Sandstorm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
All in California. Makes sense.
It always baffles me to think that there's a place called Orange County.
Is that just like every county in California? May God have mercy on us.
Wait a second, California has multiple counties in it? Wait, how does America work? You've got America. You've got North America and South America. You've got the USA. You've got the states like California. Inside a state you have counties? And then inside a county do you have cities? I don't understand America. In the UK it's like you got the UK, you got England, you got a county, like, I don't know, Warwickshire. I don't know. London is technically a freaking county, but still kind of stupid to say London inside London. And then inside Warwickshire, you've got probably Warwick, I would assume. That's a city. And then inside the city, you have nothing. That's all you have. You have a country. No, you have like the UK. Then you have a country, which will be England. You have a county, Warwickshire. And then you have the city, Warwick. I think that's a place. I don't actually fucking know. And I'm assuming it's in Warwickshire, judging by the fucking name, Warwickshire. If you go to the US, so that's 4 layers. You go to the US, you've got America. Inside America, there's South America and North America. So that's the actual country. That's not even the actual country. That's the continents, okay? Then you've got freaking... Okay, let's ignore the continents, because we're not looking at Europe on the UK one. Okay, let's ignore that. Okay, so you've got the USA. Then you've got the state. Then you've got counties in a state. So a state... So the USA is like the equivalent of the UK. It's like a combination. Then the states would be like the countries, like England, Scotland. Then you've got counties, which are counties. Then you've got cities, which are cities. Okay, it makes sense now. I understand the US now. I'm a genius. I figured it out. I've cracked the system. The US is the same, except for some reason states have different laws and the same laws at the same time. Because reasons. Because America. Because it's one country, but at the same time it's not one country. Because everywhere has a different set of laws, but it's one country. So it has the same set of laws, even though they have their own sets of laws. I don't understand America. Anyways, that's the perfect thing to say, because we went way off track. The Bible. Wow.
Traditional locust control methods include pesticides applied from the ground or from the air, but emerging biological control approaches are proving successful. Swarming behavior declined in the 20th century, but despite contemporary monitoring and control systems, swarms may...
Why are we learning about locusts? Oh, because Bible and plagues and stuff.
Circumstances occur and vigilance falls. Locusts are huge insects that are ideal for zoology research and classroom study. Humans may consume them.
Ew. I would hate to eat. What the heck?
Oh, hello there. Oh, no.
Has he got a nose? It looks like he's missing his
I don't know
nose.
what that means.
Or is that just a really weird nose and it's shading?
Bro is literally speaking another language to me.
That's not creepy at all. It's totally creepy.
Who was that, though?
I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know.
The serpent looks a little skinnier.
Yeah, definitely. That was not the serpent guy. I don't think it was the guy in the room either.
Okay. I tend to forget that all the Vromia stuff that we watched already was actually the prologue, so that's why this is technically the beginning of chapter 1, I believe.
Wait,
we
what?
definitely
That's so
have
confusing.
to translate all of this Greek here.
So that was all just like
Question is,
setting?
how do I translate it? Okay, so it took me
You would
quite a
use
minute, but I think
Google
I got all
on
the
your phone.
translations to the
You'll
Greek
just take
that
a
was there.
picture,
Understand your position
go
in
into
this
Google, and it'll
world.
do it for
You
you.
owe me your life. I free
Like
you
that
from that
does.
sulfur pit. Help me find what I'm looking for, and I will help you free your friend. Just remember, your name is... So obviously this is kind of confusing. We're led to understand that I believe we know who this person is talking to. Again, I have no idea who this is. I want to think it's the serpent, but I don't think it is. What it sounds to me is like, hey, I brought you back to life. If you help me find what I want, I'll make sure your friend comes back too. So this could be possibly Carter or Jackson. We know that they were partners and they did both die together in the explosion that happened. Maybe this entity, this thing, is speaking to one of them. Again, just theorizing here, just throwing it up in the air. The main question is, what does this thing want? And how does it have the power to even do this? Again, we only know what was in the prologue. There was a lot of stuff about other killers. There was a lot of stuff about Satan and whatnot. So this could have some kind of like supernaturalness to the series. I think the whole locust thing has some kind of meaning, maybe as a sign like a storm is coming and things are about to get way worse. Maybe that's what it means, but I guess we'll see. Let's jump into the next video, which
I have no clue.
this one looks like it's gonna be something.
This is giving me nothing so far. We're learning about locusts, and there's a guy. That's all I got.
Tape 6.
That's all I got.
Mother. Alright, I'm already seeing here that we got something going on in the description. I'm not sure what it is, but
Ooh,
we'll check
history
it out
museum.
after we finish the video. Maybe the video will give us a hint.
Welcome to the 5th film of the Nirvana History Museum Staff Handbook. Our closing time protocol will be covered in this video.
Does this have to do with the
Your
same
role
museum?
as an employee during closing time is to ensure that our museum is ready to be closed up for the night and that it is ready to reopen in the morning.
Oh, this is pretty useful
For
actually.
optimal closing,
This is pretty useful because they were talking about how in the night they stole the box thing. What was it called? The Iron Maiden from the display case without destroying the display case, and they were so confused about that. Even though it doesn't sound that confusing, you just don't break the display case, like you open it or something and then you close it, like using the key or whatever. But ignoring the fact that that's just not that weird, you know, like this is useful because they're going through the closing order of things, like how the routine works. So we're gonna see like an insight about that glass and stuff, like what's going on, hopefully.
we open and close our doors. From Monday to Friday,
9 to 8.
doors open at 9 a.m. and close
That's
at
late.
8 p.m.
Close at 8?
And on weekends, doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Now that you have memorized our schedules, it is time to go through
That's
our
such a
step-by-step process to
weird
closing
introduction
down our
video.
museum.
Okay.
But first, it is important to understand the layout of the museum, so that you understand everything you have to manage during closing time. Our museum is made up of 2 segments, Segment A and Segment B.
Okay.
Segment A contains 3 360-degree cameras, and Segment B contains 4 360-degree cameras and 1 180-degree camera, plus 2 additional 360-degree cameras.
Who's this training for? Because no normal employee is gonna need to know where the cameras are. You wouldn't tell them that. This is either for the security or it's for no one, and you would hope that the security, you know, would probably have worked in security before or would be trained by other security members. They're not going to be trained by a video. You're not going to need a video to train security guards because you're not going to have like 1 million security guards that are going to need quickly training. You're going to have like 2, maybe 3, especially in such a small museum. Like, doesn't make any sense, but let's ignore that.
Located in the employee break room and the stairwell step-by-step instructions on how to close the museum for the night. First, let's start with segment A. Step 1 is to turn off all lights. This includes all room lights, spotlights, and mobile show lights. Understand that the room lights and spotlights can be turned off using the 4 light switches on the back left wall.
Okay.
But all mobile show lights must be turned off.
Dude, this video is so detailed where it's even like telling you what wall the light switches are
Exactly,
on. It feels
it's
like I'm
so
actually
dumb.
watching a tutorial video for how to do this job.
Exactly, but why would anyone watch a video to learn how to do this job? You would just be told how to do it. It's much easier to just tell someone, oh, press that light switch, than to go, press the light switch on the left hand wall. Like, what?
Increase infestation of cockroaches, ants, and locusts, and corrosion. And
Locusts.
That's why I would, yeah, locusts, okay.
any artifacts will come out of your paycheck.
Damn, yeah,
So
definitely don't
try
want to do
your
that.
best to not damage anything. Step 3 is to set all CCTV cameras to night observation mode.
That's very much a security guard thing. That is not a normal staff thing. Unless they just don't have security, which is nuts. In a museum where things cost so much money, the idea of not having security is just insane.
I was actually going to say that if they're turning all the lights off, how do the cameras see anything? They have to have some kind of like night mode or something, but it appears that they do.
On certain cameras, it is difficult to determine whether or not the camera is in night observation mode or not. So here is a brief preview of when night observation mode is off or on.
Okay.
Night mode off, night mode on. I knew it was going to be really creepy.
This is an interesting look for a shirt.
Flashing lights will hang. Nice. That's actually kind of creepy. That's really creepy. That's
Okay, we're
creeping me
hearing
out.
a lot-
That's creeping me out. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to keep playing the video because otherwise I'm gonna freak out.
Out of glass, which we know based
Not
on
because
the
it's
trash
that
bags
scary,
video,
but
the
because
killer
I'm a
broke
wimp.
through the front window of the museum,
It's nighttime.
picked up the glass, or some of it at least, put it in a bag.
I have the
with
lights
the
on.
Photo
I'm just that
behind
much
the
of a wimp.
dumpster. So this sounds like he could be collecting glass.
Pussy, we should go.
Oh no, not more Greek.
I love Greek. Yay. I love
I
not
hate
being
that
able to
alarm
read
noise,
stuff.
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to see more people. The people are
I'm
what make it
fighting.
creepy.
My temptations.
I
to
don't
end
like
it
it.
all. But I try to keep my mind clean. I play with Brian.
That's not creepy at all. Oh, it's a cat. Why did I think it was a kid? I couldn't tell because the camera's so blurry. I thought it was a kid. I thought it was you having some kid's head. I was like, what?
Whose perspective is this from? I grow plants.
I thought he said group.
Very cool.
I was like, who groups a plant? Especially a cactus.
I even go to church.
Even go to church. Damn.
Cool.
What's that?
But Mother doesn't like that. Mother hates the church. Mother hates me.
I don't like this. It's scary. It's scary blackberries. Num num num. Sweet, delicious blackberries. I don't want to see the people
I
again.
feel alone. But I'm not alone.
I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Mother's
I'm gonna
always
have
there.
nightmares. Yeah. It's getting to me. I shouldn't have watched the third video. I shouldn't have watched the third
Watching me.
video. Oh. God, no. No, I can't pause it on the screen. No.
Christ.
Go away. Get rid of it. I don't like it.
Oh my god, there's more Greek at the bottom. Did you see that?
Good job. Now you understand how to lock up the museum during closing time. In the next video, we will go over what to do when artifacts are damaged or stolen.
I'd actually definitely like to know about the next video too, considering that
I don't want to know
Iron
about the
Maiden
next
was stolen
video.
from that museum. What
Unless the
protocol
next
for that?
video
All
has
right, first
lovely
things
teddy
first,
bears. I
wanna
don't want to
translate
know.
that Greek that we saw there. So this piece here that we saw in the video during the break-in when we heard the glass break translates to "Go back to sleep, Jamie. See you again soon, Jackson."
Why did I hope that
Okay,
the
so
text
this
would be
Greek
less
part here
creepy?
at the end
It
of
was
the video
creepy.
is actually the same Greek that we saw at the break-in section that I just translated. Is that what
No,
the
I
mother
know.
is saying to this person recording? Is it Jamie
I'm
that's
looking away.
actually
I'm looking away.
recording all
Scary.
this? Hi,
Too scary.
3 AM editing Marcus here. Marcus said a lot of stuff in this explanation that made no sense because he got
He's editing this at 3 AM. How is he not screaming himself to sleep every night? Oh, that's right, because he's not going to sleep. He's editing at 3 AM. He doesn't sleep. He's dead inside. Look at those eyes. They don't look dead inside, but they are dead inside. Look at that Sonic. Look at the way he's creepily looking. That Sonic is a demon. He's a demon. He's watching him. He's watching you. Sonic's watching you. This is terrifying me. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. This is terrifying, and I am coping through personifying the Sonic as a demon, which is actually probably gonna make it worse. So let's stop doing that.
confused about names, so I'm just gonna re-clarify what he was trying to say. I am not at all sure what it means by Jackson, I'll see you again. That definitely sounds like Jackson could either still be alive or coming back to life. Not sure about that, but very interesting that—
Or maybe it's just referencing that they're gonna see them when they're dead. I mean, just like, oh.
You guys were right in the comments on the last video.
Especially when the person who was making the videos was saying, I go to church, my mother hates the church. Maybe they're saying, Father, Jackson, I'll see you again. Maybe they're like, I'll see you again when I'm dead, because I'm gonna die soon, and then I'll see you in heaven or hell or whatever.
You guys were saying how sus Jackson's wife seemed during the interview.
Thank you!
With her eyes blacked out, and then when it fades away, her eyes are still like super black and just weird.
Oh my god, I thought I imagined that. That was actually a thing that I thought I imagined the strip making eyes appear. I thought I was just like imagining like some shapes on it or something. I thought I was just like looking for something, so I saw it. Like, you know when you're like, oh, if you look for it, you'll see it. It's like, I just thought I was making it up, but I did see eyes.
I don't know, maybe it's a bit weird that she really wanted to see the last thing that was on his body cam footage. Maybe she was somehow in on it?
Yes, it was very sus. Thank you. I feel so validated and thankful to you, and also hateful to you, because I will not sleep tonight.
Maybe you should definitely get that.
Actually, I will. I'm gonna pop a pill right fucking now. Don't do pills, kids, unless you need to. I'm taking one because I need to, because I know I'm gonna need to tonight. And they take like half an hour to kick in, so. Over the scene. Over the zone. Take me home to a place I belong. Also, I anxiety and I'm freaking out, so it's valid. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. It tastes grim. It tastes absolutely disgusting. Alright, let's go.
Hell out of there, because his mom is acting way creepier now.
His
I'm not
mom
sure if this
is
is a paranormal
sus.
thing where it's like maybe the serpent died, but his spirit moved on to someone else, and it's now Jackson's wife. Or if maybe Jackson's wife was in on this the whole time somehow. I mean, it would explain why the first body that they found of that girl was so close to their house, but it would also make us question a lot more things. But alright, back to the normal video. I also don't think this whole museum thing is over. I think this is just the beginning section of something that we're going to learn a bit more about. Because again, last time we went over this, the Iron Maiden was stolen from the museum, and it seemed like the Iron Maiden was going to be a huge part in all of this, and then we kind of never heard about it again.
Exactly.
And I'm sure it still has a
There's
purpose,
so
we just
much
haven't
stuff
seen
that we
it
just
yet.
don't
But
hear
we're
about, and
kinda
it's like,
looking at how the Iron
brought
Maiden
it up,
got stolen.
then you never mention
God,
it again.
This is such a creepy image,
I
though,
don't
man.
want
This
to
would
see
disturb
the
me to all hell if
image.
that door over there
Take
was
it
open and I
off
saw
my
that.
screen.
Was doing that.
Not in a creepy way. I feel like every time. No, I was gonna pause it and it got
Secret
creepier.
tape.
No.
Missing Diana Romo.
I can't look. I can't look. I can't look.
Oh yeah, baby.
I don't like that. $20 likes and I'll do another one. 20 is kind of low. 20 is very low, but it's also more realistic. But I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm a genius. Wow, apparently only like 7 people figured this out. So
A
I told
decent
you at the
number of
beginning
likes
that
and I
last
might
video,
make another
there
one.
was some random stuff in the description, and it does
I'm
link to
scared.
a secret video.
I don't want to see the people. I'm covering it up with my hand.
Missing Diana
I
Romo.
don't like it. I'm looking at the number 91655501114. That's a short phone number.
I gotta watch the whole thing.
I don't gotta watch the whole thing. I'm not watching it. Why is it changing? I don't want to see the changing. It scares me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm too scared.
You have stayed for too
No.
long.
Don't say.
She's been dead for 2 years.
Oh, that's
It's
lovely.
time.
No.
Take Diana home.
What does that mean?
Find more people.
I don't like
so we
this.
can break their chains. Also, you guys
I
know
need
as
a hug.
always I like to promote that you guys go and check out the videos yourself. If you did find this video, this little secret one here, I did leave a comment on there, so make sure to go like it if you do. I'm not even gonna call this number. I was informed last time that 555 in a phone number means that it doesn't work. So I guess I know when and when not to call now. So this number definitely doesn't work down here. But who the hell is Diana Romo? We literally have no
Oh, the picture's
idea,
not as creepy
other
as
than
I
the fact
thought.
that she's been dead.
Oh, no, it is.
years,
It is. It is.
apparently.
I don't like it.
Again, I feel like we're just getting started in this series. I mean, we
Someone
literally
help
are.
me.
We just got through the
I don't
prologue,
like
and
this.
this is the beginning of chapter 1 here that we're going on. We're getting a lot of pieces. We're just not sure how they connect yet. Very similar to Gemini Home Entertainment, how we were given all this information and we weren't really sure how they connected or what made sense of what. I mean, even Gemini Home, it took like 18 videos for me to establish like a full connection of everything, and even then I'm not even sure. But I'm just saying that because I'm saying don't get discouraged about this series if it seems like a lot doesn't make sense. I'm sure everything will come together soon, but it feels like with this first chapter we're starting some new stuff, but also trying to go over some old things and confirm some old things. Starting some new stuff with this whole Diana Romo thing and the whole video about the storm being coming, but then also going back to the old stuff about the museum and Jamie and what exactly happened with that. So I'm definitely liking where it's going so far. I just don't know how to connect the pieces, man. I'm pretty sure now, after seeing how that Greek text appears at the end of the last video, that is Jamie's perspective that all of those videos are recorded from. But I guess we'll just have to wait for some more. Please be sure, let me know all of your thoughts and theories in the comments down below because I need help with this one. Also, please be sure to go check out Bozo's channel. The link to his channel will be in the description down below. It's always better for you guys to go and watch the videos yourself because you guys might find something that I missed. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like on it, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We are extremely close to 200k. Super close. Also, big shout out to all my members. I love you guys so much. You guys are absolutely incredible. And all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream there. So you guys also check out this guy. If you want to torture yourselves, and check out Omukade's channel as well. Over here. If you want to torture yourself more aggressively. Scary. It's the picture I didn't like. Okay. If you guys want me to do more, you know, just hit a like or comment. Let me know, you know, however you want to do. Just leave a little reply under the video on YouTube, because it should be saved. If it's not, I will try and edit it and post it up. You know, it's YouTube, so the smallest thing can get you copyrighted, and then they just take the whole video down, and it's like, fuck. So We'll see if I can get it up. If I can, then just leave me a comment or like the video to let me know, and I will consider looking at something else that this guy's done as well, because he's got some other stuff, or continuing looking into the stuff. But yeah, until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope you have a great day, great morning, great night, great evening, great sleep, great death, preferably not that one, especially considering the context we've just been in. I am genuinely terrified. I will not be able to sleep for the next 3 nights without medication. So I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you next time.